welcome, we can then go to the next highlight of the Hindu ceremony. We're going to do first the Hataganti and the Hastamalapam and the Gatabandhanam, where the outfits of the couple are tied together and their hands are placed together as they get ready to go around the fire. As you think about the ceremony, there's an open fire in the middle, quite dangerous usually. Today, we're going to not only make you walk around the fire, we're going to tie you two together. Because again, as I told you earlier, you met about 45 minutes ago. We're going to teach you how to live together, how to make sure you think about each other and all the decisions you make. So we're going to force you to learn that. I'm going to ask you to both stand for me, please. You can sit down. Totally happy. If you can come on up that way, please. Just go take the edge over here. Perfect. Come forward, please. Okay, take the edge over. This is tied, pinned somewhere. Good. Okay, that's fine. Take these two. Be careful with the fire. Do 3 knots, please. If the first one's big for me, hold on for 1 second after the first one. Go ahead, do the first one. And so Shivani is going to tie that outfit to 3 knots. Oops, sorry. Is this the first one or second one? That's okay. That's perfect. Go ahead, let me give me 1 second. Now go ahead and pull tight it. Do 1 more. Perfect. 1 more. And so Shivani ties the outfit together 3 times. Why? First, we put in spices in it. We put in some rice, a betel nut, a coin, and a flower. These become the 4 blessings of the family to the couple. To say, first, the flower to me, you always find beauty in your life. And then the betel nut to me, you always be grounded in each other. The money to me, you always be comfortable in life. And may you always be nourished because of the rice together. So this becomes the 4 ways we support each other for the 7 lifetimes to come. And the couple, you're good. That's good. That's, yeah, you can just make it tight. That's fine. Just flip it through. That's perfect. And the reason that we tie each other for 3 knots is because if you're familiar with the sound Om, it's made up of 3 syllables. A, O, Um. Everyone say Om. So when you say the mantra, you open your mouth. A, you keep it open. O, you close it. So a beginning, middle, and end. What things in the universe have beginning, middle, and end? Everything. And so simply the sound Om represents the entirety of the universe according to Hindu scriptures. And so the 3 also represent Brahma and Saraswati. Brahma, the god of creation, along with Sat, the goddess of knowledge. Vishnu, the god of sustenance of life material things, along with Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. And Shiva, the renunciator, along with Shakti, the goddess of strength and wisdom. And so the 3 together become the full balance of life. So the tying together says, may you not, I'll leave you up here for a little bit longer tonight. The tying together says not only may you be together for the beginning, middle, and end, but the fullness of life. May you experience all the fullness of life together. Also, I was working with a surgeon a couple of years ago for a wedding, and he said, actually in surgery, when you're trying to heal a wound, you do 3 knots. They're called hitches, because the best way to heal a wound. And I was like, I think they've been inspired by Hindu tradition. And so as we think about these 3 knots, it's the strongest way possible. So if you think about at a practical level, 1 knot can fall apart. We don't want this bond to fall apart. 2 can still get pretty loose, right? How many shoelaces do we have that just fall apart even after 2? 3 is really hard to undo. So 3 says maybe this bond be strong to guide through all the 7 lifetimes together. So that through all 7 lifetimes, this bond is able to help us pursue the goals of Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. And in doing so, we're going to go around the fire 7 circles. And 7 is another important number in Hindu tradition because 7 is a combination of 4 and 3. We'll notice that Durgesh will lead the first 3, that Sneha will lead the next 4. Because the 3 represents mind, body, and spirit, the 3 aspects of consciousness. So say, may we combine not only in our actions, but the full mind, body, and spirit. And then the 4th, I'll talk about in a little bit once we get there, because I'll be a little bit more suspense, make sure you're paying attention. I'm going to ask you to take that bowl from me over there, Sneha. You're going to take your right hand, your pinky finger. You're going to take your pinky finger. Oh, no. Okay, good. Come this way. Yep, perfect. Right over there. Perfect. And then at the end of each circle, I'll ask you to give some puff rice. Okay, this is really important. Are you ready to not screw up? Okay, perfect. I have faith in you. What's your name? Vibhav. Okay, let's give it up for Vibhav, please. Repeat after me. Asya idam swaha karmana mahotsava anga sapta pradakshina mahotsavam acharishye. Audience, you have an important job. Do you know what it is? Thank you. Good job. See, y'all are good learners. Okay, please start the first circle. Asya idam. Just the parents. Yeah. Thank you. Put your hands together. You look at your hand on the hip. Perfect. So come closer. Perfect. So you're gonna do one little hand to the right finger. With your right hand, just into the hand. Perfect. Good job, right hand. Good job. You are good. Repeat after me. Asya idam ekam swaha. Okay. Number two. Asya idam vidyam. Hold the 10 seconds. Hold on. Hands together. Top right. Repeat after me. Asya idam vidyam swaha. Audience. Tatastu. Okay. Go ahead. Number three. Asya idam vidyam. Hands together. Top right. Repeat after me. Asya idam vidyam swaha. Tadastu. I'm going to ask you now 6 rows. You're going to go forward. Come this way for me, Durgesh. Perfect. Ring finger, right hand again. Right finger. And so, you know why we do the ring finger? Because it's the smallest finger. To say, may our bond be so strong that even the smallest little touch of our finger is able to hold us for 7 lifetimes to come. Go ahead, number 7, or number 4. Hands together. Top right. Yep, you're the one that makes the commitment. You're the power holder of the relationship. Repeat after me. Asya idam chaturtam swaha. Okay, fingers. Go ahead. Perfect. Go ahead. Top right. Asya idam panchamam swaha. Perfect. Go ahead. Hands together. Top right. Top right, please. Repeat after me. Asya idam shashtam swaha. Okay, now for this one, I need to make sure the audience makes as much noise as possible that every single spirit in every single universe across every single world that exists can hear us. Are y'all ready? Woo! And you have to keep going until they're done with the circle, so go slow. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Hands together. Top right. Repeat after me. Asya idam saptamam swaha. Repeat after me. Idam sapta pradakshina mahotsavam samarpayami. Okay. One more. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. You all can go ahead and sit down. You can put that down right there. You all can sit down as well. And so now we're going to get ready for the Saptapadi. And so the Saptapadi, while we've just done 7 circles, 4 and 3, right? So 3 for what again? Mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for paying attention. And the 4 for? We didn't talk about it yet. So the 4 Purusharthas, have you ever wondered why the Mandapam has 4 pillars? Because the 4 pillars of your relationship become these 4 Purusharthas, the purpose of human marriage in Hindu tradition, called Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Dharma says maybe lead each other into living our true purpose on this earth, becoming the best champion for the other person, becoming the best guide and support as needed, and maybe always be able to be there to live into true purpose of how we make this world better together. Artha says resource. Maybe he's then help earn a living in a way that aligns with our values so we're making the world better and not destroying the world and being comfortable at the same time. Kama says maybe always make love and desire the foundation of our relationship, not only for each other, but all those that go together. Similar to fire, when you light a light with another light, it does not get dimmer, the world gets brighter. Similarly, when love is created, love is shared, it does not become less, it becomes great. So finally, the important is moksha, spiritual growth, that says maybe then evolve together so that every lifetime, every cycle that we do is not at the same, but every is at a different level. So we're evolving together. So that together we have 3 plus 4 equals 7. Why the 7? Because we have 7 chakras in our bodies, the 7 energies that you call. So we have starts with Swadhisthana chakra, go all the way to Sahasrara chakra, the 7 layers of consciousness. So why do we say 7? Because it requires 7 circles and 7 lifetimes for humans to evolve to the best version of ourselves. So you're committed to being part of all those journeys together. Often people say, well, what lifetime is it? I have no idea. You get to decide that. So, but in doing so, you get to figure out how to navigate those 7 lifetimes together. And so while these 4 goals are about how you hope to build the foundation of your life together, you're like, well, if this is our home, why this becomes a metaphor for our home? Why are there no walls? Right? Because the most important part of the house is not the walls, but the foundation. If there's a strong foundation, you rebuild the walls many times over. But if the foundation is shaky, you can't do much. And so the goal is that today we're building the strongest foundation in the universe so that the two of you not only have support for today and this home that you're building together, but for the next 7 lifetimes, along with the love and foundation of your families and communities and loved ones. And also to say the walls are two two barriers light for us, right? To recognize that as we light fire, fire and light is not only for us but for the rest of the world. Similarly, may our love become a foundation not only for us, but may make the entire world better together. As we get ready for the Saptapadi are the 7 steps you take. What are the 7 steps? Because we say that while the 4 purposes are about how you hope to achieve what you hope to achieve out of life together, the 7 is about how you hope to do this. You have to actually be this is we have to specify exactly how you support us. You're going to love each other, support each other, and nourish each other for the next 7 lifetimes to come. I'm going to put down 7 lines of rice here. This is the only day in your life you can actually walk on rice, because normally rice is considered our mother. Regardless of the Oriya tradition or the Telugu tradition, we would never step on rice. Today we step on rice and may our love be even more essential to us than food and nourishment. May our love be even more deeply rooted than rice in the paddy field. May our love be even more abundant in the world than food and rice in the world. Five, right, that's 7, right? Okay. Let me go in there for a second. And so I'm going to ask you to step a little bit to that side. And you'll notice that by the end of these 7 circles, they've switched places from where they were standing. Why is that? If you go to a graduation, you'll notice that there's a tacit change that happens. That says it's the official time they've actually become a graduate. So in the middle of these 7 circles, by living and following and supporting each other, you've already become taken place in each other's heart. And the reason that it doesn't matter which way you stand, but that may you always work together. And we've also noticed that switch who led and who followed, because life and relationship and healthy relationship is not about only being side by side. It's not a 50-50 game, right? It's about learning when to lead, when to follow, when to support each other. And as they were tied together, it's quite dangerous to walk around a fire. So we tied together to say, as you go through all the life rough moments together, recognize that you're always stronger together, and that whatever happens to one person happens to the other. So you have to always recognize any of your actions. I had a groom a couple of years ago that went to hug his grandmother at the end of the ceremony, forgetting that he was tied to his bride. And you can't do that. From this moment, all that you do has to be thoughtful, both of you, in the life you're building together. Are you committed to that? All right. I'm going to ask you, Sneha, to go put your hand like this. This is called the Kamala Mudra, which is the lotus mudra, because the lotus flower is one of the most important flowers. And actually, I was just in Amsterdam, and there's a beautiful botanical garden where they have lily flowers. It's actually one of the oldest flowers that's ever existed in human evolution, period, in the universe. It's one of the old, about billions and billions of years old. They have not changed much in time. So one of the oldest flowers. But also, where do usually water lilies or lotuses grow? In swampy, mucky water. So you need the swampy, mucky water in order for lotuses to say, life is going to bring you a lot of muckiness, but don't focus on the muck, but recognize that that is the fodder that you need to create the lotuses. And then the other reason is that lotus flowers and lotus seeds are incredibly resilient, and that throughout life, for 250 years, they can last in droughts. And if it rains, the lotus seeds will bloom into flowers overnight. And so I'm going to ask you to put your hand around hers like this. Say, maybe then nourish our love as the lotus flower. May it be strong enough to guide us through all the days, but may we always lead into the lotus bud also represents abundance and new beginnings. May we always find freshness and new beginnings with each other as we learn and evolve and grow together. And audience, you're going to do a special job for me. At the end of each step, what are you going to say? Perfect. See? Perfect. I'm going to go on the road with me. You're going to repeat after me, please. As they do the seven, feel free to throw flowers at each of them. Please repeat after me. Asya idam vivaha karmana anga shri saptapadi mahotsavam acharishye. Perfect. Let me find it for you really quickly. Here we go. Repeat after me. Asya sama anuvrita bhava kutumba vindavahe chahuste bantu sara dushatayaha. You have just said, please follow me here. May we always be grounded in community. May we always be joyful together. And may all of our families reach old age and joyfulness together. Repeat after me. Asya Isha Ekapadi Bhava Iti Pratamam. Put your right foot on the first line. Perfect. Audience, please say Tatastu. Flowers. And so the reason that we use the right foot is because in Hindu tradition, you can sit, that's fine. So that way everyone else can see around you. So because in Hindu tradition, we believe that your right toe actually has a vein that goes from your toe to your heart to your brain, to touch your body, heart, and spirit. And so the reason that we talk with our right foot is may we always live with the fullness of ourselves, not only saying something but not doing the same, etc. But may the fullness of life always be aligned. And you'll notice, unlike the circling where the one was in front of the other, not side by side, knowing that based on the context, but we know when to lead and when to follow, and when to support each other, and when to always be side by side. Repeat after me. Isha, Dripadi, Bhava, Iti, Dvitiyam. Take the second step. Tatastu. Right foot as well. Always the right foot. Two little baby steps with your left foot. Yep, exactly. And so the first step was for the sake of plenitude of food and nourishment. The second was for the sake of mental, spiritual, and physical strength. Repeat after me. Urje, Vrataya, Tripadi, Bhava, Iti, Tritiyam. We take the third for the sake of fulfillment of spiritual obligations. Go ahead. Tatastu. Perfect. Repeat after me. Mayo, Bhavaya, Chatushpadi, Bhava, Iti, Chaturtam. We take the fourth for the sake of knowledge, happiness, and love. Tatastu. Repeat after me. Pashubhya. Just watch out. Just step a little that way, please. Perfect. Pashubhya, Panchapadi, Bhava, Iti, Panchamam. We take the fifth for the sake of strong and virtuous community, children, and family. Tatastu. Repeat after me. Raya, Sposhaya, Satpadi, Bhava, Iti, Shashtam. We take the sixth for the sake of happy and healthy lives together. Tatastu. Perfect. Good job. Repeat after me. Hotrebhya, Saptapadi, Bhava, Iti, Saptamam. Perfect. We take the seventh step for the sake of companionship, understanding, loyalty, and unity. Can we have the Shanta? Perfect. Both of you look at each other. Repeat after me. Saka, Saptapadi Bhava, Sakyam Te, Gameyam, Sakyam Te, Mayoshaha, Sakyam Te, Mayoshataha, Sampriyo, Rochishno, Sumana, Asyamano, Pashema, Sharadashatam, Jivema, Sharadashatam, Shunyema, Sharadashatam. So what you have just said, this is probably the two of my most favorite mantras in the whole Hindu tradition. This says, with these 7 steps, may you become my friend, my beloved. May I deserve your friendship. May my friendship make me one with you. May your friendship make you one with me. Let us live as a loving, vigorous, happy, joyful couple, enjoying each other's company, building community. Listen to each other for 100 years and 7 lifetimes beyond. Audience, please say Tatastu. 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 Perfect. I'm going to ask you to come back this way for me, please. Perfect. Come forward. Come this way. And Sneha, I'm going to ask you to sit down for me. You'll stand for me. So we're going to get to the second important area of the Hindu. So these 3 rituals are kind of the apex of the Hindu tradition, right? The Sapere, Saptapadi, and now the Mangalya Dharanam and the Unguru Dharanam and the Sindhura Dharanam. So Mangalyam is a gold chain with a gold pendant that is typically given from 2 sides of the family, put together on a chain. And why gold? Because in the same Rig Veda that I talked about earlier, there's a mantra called the Sri Suktam, where the goddess Lakshmi is described as the auspiciousness, as the source of auspiciousness. And the mantra goes, Hiranyavarnam Haranim, Purnasasham Chandram Hiram Lakshmi Jatavedam Maha. This is the goddess Lakshmi is as brilliant as gold, is as resilient as gold, is as everlasting as gold, and is as nourishing and beautiful as gold. And so gold is the most important metal in the Hindu. It's one of the most valuable things that you can share with someone. And so by Durgesh sharing a gold necklace on Sneha's neck, it says, may our love be more important than any physical things that are of value. But also, as we tie the 3 knots around, similar to what I said earlier, may the bond that we create to be strong enough to guide us through all 7 lifetimes together. So has anyone wondered why we put gold close to our heart? Anyone have an idea? Go ahead. What do you think? Purify your heart. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I like that. That's a good. I'm going to take that one, my friend. So Vibhav, he's coming on the road with me. And so it's because gold actually warms your body temperature. It actually warms your spirit. And so as it's close to our heart, may our hearts always be warm. To say, may this bond always be full of heart. May it always remind us of the commitment we make that it is not about the things that we do always, but it's about the way we love and the way we live together is what makes us beautiful together. So we're going to first do the Navashakti Stapanam. So in the Hindu tradition, we have 9 goddesses that protect the entire universe. And we believe that the way they protect the universe is exactly how we want them to protect us. And so I'll ask the audience to help me in installing these 9 goddesses into the Mangalyam. Perfect. Durgesh, I'm going to give you this to hold first. Hold this right here, and this other hand. Don't let it go. Take this one. Hold this together. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Hold on. Thank you. Let go for a second. Perfect. Hold that right there. Doing like in the moment prepping here. Perfect. And so these 2 gold pendants represent the fact that Sneha becomes the holder of 2 families together. And this is the bride that brings auspiciousness and wisdom to the life, not necessarily just the groom. It is always Sri Vishnu. So the goddess always has to come first in order. It's okay. It's tight. You're good. You're good. You're good. We're testing you to make sure you're ready for that. Are you ready for marriage? Are you sure? Okay. Perfect. Go ahead and share it to the audience for me. Audience, please raise your hands. We're going to invoke the Navashaktis. I'm going to say a couple of mantras and you're going to say the magic word. Perfect. Om Sarvamangala Mangalye Shve Sarvat Sadhake Sharanye Trambake Devi Narayani Moste Siddha Lakshmi Moksha Lakshmi Jay Lakshmi Saraswati Shri Lakshmi Vara Lakshmi Sha Prasanna Mama Sarvada Parankusho Pashu Yuttam Dharanti Kamala Hastam Bharat Soti Satvam Dreta Bhaje Hamatam Jagadishwarim Tam Repeat after me. Asya Idam Mangalya Mahashakti Rupena Navashaktim Avahayami Mangalyam Tantu Nanena Jagatjivana Hetuna Kante Badnami Shubhage Tvam Jiva Sharada Shatam. You're going to do 3 knots. You're going to take the pen and just hold it close to your heart, please. Just push it back a little bit. Audience, let's make some noise for her. Om Mangalam Bhaganavishnu Mangalam Garudatvija Mangalam Pundarikaksho Mangalaya Tano Harihi Mangaladamotva Sumatvantu Puvanantu Dhruvam Raja Varano Dhruvam Devo Brahaspatihi Dhruvam Tavindra Shagvishara Sundaresam Dhruvam So a little bit harder, you have to go underneath the lift this one. Go back. Sorry. Lift the star on a little bit. Go ahead. Randy, help me. Pull through that side and come to this side. This is why moms are important. Dads are also important. I'm sorry. Dads are also important. And this chain you'll put on afterwards, the Mongolian. You put the 2 on here afterwards. The Mongol chain will do that. Come this way, please. Can I have a microphone, please? The couple has now chosen to do some vows to each other in front of all of us. So let's give them a round of applause. Perfect. Rock, paper, scissors. Who wants to? Either you decide or we rock, paper, scissors. I'm always down for a good Rochambeau. Well, best of 3? How many think it's going to be Team Sneha? How many think it's Team Durgesh? Oh, this right here. Perfect. All right. On the count, it's 1, 2, 3, go, okay? I'll be the counter. Y'all ready? You're going to count with me? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay, Sneha, here we go. That's yours.
Thank you, everyone, for sitting out in the heat. You know, it's slightly unbearable. Okay, so what I want to focus on first is the things I love about you that are not in relation to me. I love how you remember birthdays and use it as a small reminder to the people around you that you love and honor them. I love how people look to you for a reminder of their own memories as if they are your own, remembering all the little details and songs of a moment that maybe you weren't even in. I love that you are willing to grow, to look at your challenges, try to face them, and learn from the experience. You are incredibly thoughtful and reflective. I love your attempts to stay informed, scrolling from source to source, trying to piece together our tumultuous world. And I love that people ask you to keep them informed. I love the joy on your face when you explain games, even when the group playing is not very enthusiastic. With that, I love how defensive you are when you come across memes and reels that make fun of board game people because your passion for the art is unbounded. I love your creativity, especially when you play charades. And for those of you who don't know, Durgesh plays charades about the event we are currently at the end of the night, kind of as like a collective memory, recounting our memories from the day. I love that you are so ticklish that even if I'm a foot away and I look like I'm going to tickle you, you keel over in laughter. I love the look on your face when you're about to say something witty, but the gears are still turning in your head and you haven't put the words together. And this one I like even more because you tried to convince your friends you have deadpan humor, and none of them believed you because of this exact look on your face. I love the very silly giggle you get when the joy of a moment is so overwhelming you don't know how to react. That's my favorite sound in the world. I love the ways our relationship seems to weave in all the people around us to make up our community. And I love that you love the people around you, and I'm honored to be one of them. The world is a hard place. I have to, be a little bit of a leftist. So the world is a hard place. We are consistently in the face of disaster. And even with our levels of privilege, the world can still be a lot. I'm unbelievably grateful for the care you have when the world is just a bit too overwhelming to hold. I love that in many ways, while we are opposites, at our core, I only feel alignment. And when I'm with you, I have full faith that things will work out, like when driving on the other side of the road in Ireland. I just wasn't afraid because you were with me. I love that our love never feels limiting or defined, but expansive and everlasting. I love the feeling of comfort I have being around you, but also the challenge to keep growing, a love that supports my capability to continue building and changing. I know we agreed not to do vows or promises, and I know that we can never know what promises we can actually keep. But I do promise to always try to understand where you are coming from, listen closely when I don't, and continue choosing you day in and day out. There are also a few thank yous in order. Thank you for the enthusiastic Saturday mornings where we wake up and decide to walk from borough to borough, snacking our way through the city, and the moments when all we have is 30 minutes to carve out for TV and takeout. Thank you for sometimes swiping the news alerts away from my phone so I don't spiral over dinner, but once I figure out what happened, filling in all the gaps. Thank you for the joy and patience you give me, especially when I come home with a grand and brand new idea about something I want to see in the world, and the small smile that shows up on your face when I say, I finally figured it out. This year was particularly true because I kept reading things thinking I figured it out, and in fact figured nothing out. Thank you for being the brave one in our relationship, particularly when I saw that elk, whatever that thing is, in the Rocky Mountains and had a mild panic, and you bravely walked first to show me nothing would happen. Thank you for listening to me and taking me seriously, even if you don't understand what I'm thinking. You never invalidate it. And most of all, thank you for being my best friend, someone I can never be tired of hanging out with, even on my worst days. Some people tell me that we must have been pulled together by an invisible string, and it may have just been a bunch of very well-timed coincidences, but I'm over the moon that the universe brought me to you, and I'm so excited to see what the world has in store for us and to keep adventuring with you by my side. You'll do the giggle. I'm sure tonight,
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. Um, I don't know how I'm going to top that, so let's try. Sneha, you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. You are my sunshine and my beating heart. You balance out my audacity. You've made me a better person, and you fit into my life like a puzzle piece. I want to start off by telling everyone how you changed the way I look at things. For example, one of our very first dates was in Princeton, New Jersey. We wanted to go get burgers, so we went to this place called Diesel and Duke's. Being a normal person like myself, I ordered a Beyond Meat burger. Sneha looked at all the options on the menu and ordered a peanut butter sriracha burger. At that point, I remember saying to myself, who in their right mind chooses peanut butter sriracha on a burger? But that's Sneha for you. She's living and experiencing life the best possible way with a little dose of craziness. She's always been so much more adventurous, outgoing, and spontaneous than I've ever been. I love how you don't pick the easy path, but you always pick the right path, even when it's hard. One of the best things about you is that you always stick to your morals. You're never afraid to stand behind what you believe in, and you'll go out of your way to care for those, especially when it's popular to do so or when no one seems to care. And when you care about something, you dedicate yourself wholeheartedly to it. It's inspiring to watch you do it, whether as a teacher, as a researcher, as a dancer, or my partner in crime. Regardless of where you decide to take us, I'm happy to be a passenger on this journey. And as a passenger, I've continued to learn so much through osmosis. I've continued to become well-read. I've become someone that walks 30,000 steps with you like it's no problem, especially as someone that first hated walking. I learned how to hone and refine my strengths. I think every conversation I have with you makes me feel smarter or more educated, or just makes me ask more thought-provoking questions and just be more curious. You've helped me lean into my more whimsical side. Now, for those of you that don't know, Sneha is a huge yapper, someone who speaks a lot. Sneha and I matched on Hinge, a dating app, in May 2020, and officially met in person in October 2020. And in those 5 months, we video chatted with each other every day for at least 8 hours a day. And I couldn't think of anyone else I would have done that with. In fact, when I first said I love you to Sneha, I was driving to Princeton, and Sneha was sitting next to me, just blabbing about something random, and she was so excited and passionate about this random topic that she was talking about. But in that moment, all I could think about is how I could do this for the rest of my life. I would love nothing more to sit on the couch and until 4 a.m. and just listen to her blabber on and all while I sit and smile and nod along. When I was planning my proposal to you, for context, for the people that don't know, to truly surprise Sneha, I planned 5 fake events, which I called decoy events. They were so obviously false and fake that, and they were planned that way so that Sneha would think I was proposing to her on September 28th. But actually, I proposed to her 2 weeks before, on September 14th, by pretending it was my friend's engagement party. And then I pulled off a surprise reception by pretending it was my other friend's green card marriage. While many of you may sit there and think, Sam must be clueless, to that I say yes. But, but also, it was only possible because so many of Sneha's friends were more than willing to help me pull off this surprise. Sneha is an amazing and dependable friend. She lends her ear to anyone who needs her and will always go out of her way to care for them. She cares so deeply about them and holds them in such high regard. I'm so happy that we were able to bring all our friends and family here today. So, similar to you, I'd like to close out by making some final wishes and requests that I have. Um, I hope that whenever we go out to eat, we always get something savory, and then we also get something sweet. I hope we go to Carl Skirv's Park 5,000 times. That is the park where I proposed to Sneha. I hope that when you and I hold hands, we only use 4 fingers so that whenever we see people walking really slowly, we can easily detach and pass by them. Um, I hope you play volleyball with me someday and maybe watch a horror movie with me. I hope you continue to use chili oil in everything you cook. I hope you continue to play board games with me, including the long ones. I hope tonight won't be the last time we dance together. I hope that global warming is here to stay because it means that it will always be sunny and hot outside, and you are your brightest and most radiant when the sun is out, just like a sunflower. I hope you continue to surprise me as I hope to continue to surprise you. I hope that you will continue to speak at length for 10 minutes as I sit there and nod and wonder if you'll notice if I've ever said a word. And finally, I hope that in this lifetime and in the next one, that we're always together.
Thank you. All right. Please repeat after me. Asya unguram tantu nanena jagajjivana hetuna haste badnami shubhage tvam jiva sharada shatam. Go ahead and exchange your rings. Let's give them a round of applause. Ria, we're going to go ahead and get ready for the Sindur. If you can help me with this, please. And so the Sindur Dharanam is one of the 16 symbols of marriagehood in Hindu tradition. It's one of my favorite things that we do because it's where the couple exchanges this red powder from the groom to the bride's part in her hair and from the bride to the groom's forehead. Why do we do this? Because if you any morning people that get before the sun or people who go to sleep after the sun comes up, maybe. And so you'll notice that on a beautiful day like today, before the sun even comes out of the horizon, the clouds take on this pinkish orangish color. You know it's gonna be a gorgeous day before you even see the sun. And so we use the same sindoor on our forehead because it's a daily practice from this moment that every day you would put this on as a reminder that love is not a one-time beautiful celebration with all your favorite loved ones and to forget after, but it's a daily practice. It requires patience, love, and support. And so may this be a symbol that from this moment, all the commitment that we make to each other is about not only celebrating, as you both just said, the big, beautiful, grandiose moment, but also the daily little moments, and that it's a daily practice to love each other. And may we always find beauty in the day, not because the sun is out, but because we are in each other's lives, that we become the sun light in the days of our lives together. Nice. Durgesh, I'll have you stand up for me, please. Take this. We're going to do 3 little lines right there. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. Repeat after me. Asya Lakshmi Rupena Sinduram Darayami. Perfect. You did 3 times. Perfect. I'll have you stand up for me, please. You can do 1 line just right there in the middle, straight up. Sulagna Savadana Samahorta Savadana Lakshmi Narayana Dhyana Savadana Muttatikonantavantaha Sumahortostu. So we have done some Naivedyam, some prasadam has been offered earlier, and you're going to get a chance to feed each other sweets. Take this spoon, just feed each other. Perfect. This is a special uncle and auntie. I don't know who they are, but they made this for us. So thank you to uncle and auntie. And so the kansar is where the couple feeds each other sweets to say, may the sweetness in our lives, in our mouth right now, be the sweetness yet to come in our lives together. And may we always nourish each other, bring joy to each other, and be calming to each other in all the days of our lives together. And so now we're going to do the Talam Ralu. Can I have Shivani and Pratika come on up for me, please? And then can you give me those 2 plates over there, the metal, the brass plates? Bring me both of those, please. No, this one. Yep, those 2. Perfect. Thank you. I'll have both of you stand for me. I'll have you come on this side for me, please. You're going to hold this for me. Hold on for 1 second. Pratika, you're going to hold this for me. And so in the Telugu tradition, again, as we did earlier from the very beginning of the garlands, there's lots of playfulness involved because we want to teach you that, one, in the old days, you would have been about 6 to 8 years old. So there's more of a practical reason to keep you engaged. thankfully also not the case today. But also because to remind you that may there be playfulness in all the days of your life together. And so we're going to start the Talam Ralu, where you both we'll start off organized, and we'll get a little bit more chaotic. I'm going to step right over here. And so at first, I'm going to have both of you go, perfect. Put the garland on top. That'll help. There you go. Perfect. And so with your right hand, you're going to hold it on each other's head. And then when I say go, you're going to flip it over. I want to, can we do the Shankar square, please? On the count of three, I want you all to make some noise for me, please. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. We'll do 2 more of those. Just grab a bowlful. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1 more. All right. Now, I'm going to take those coconuts from you. Now you get full handfuls. All right, keep going. Perfect. Thank you. I'll take these. You will stay for me for 1 more second. You can just put that on the back over there. And so in this special rice has been mixed regular rice, but also some akshata from both Tirupati and some other temples. So maybe also be abundant and blessed by all the different spirits in the world. And then we're going to get ready for the Vasanta Madhava. Ungura Mundamma. Okay, here. Okay, perfect. So we have 2 rings. We're going to put into, again, the next game is to see, we do a lot of best of 3s apparently in Hindu tradition. So we have a silver and a gold ring. We're going to pop it into this bowl of water and see who gets which one first. And so the gold, the belief is whoever gets the gold has the upper hand of the relationship. Okay? And so I'm going to ask both of you to hold this for me. It's a little heavy. I'm going to ask you to both of you to hold this for me. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to, on the count of 3, I'm going to drop it in, and you have to figure it out, okay? 1, 2, 3. I slap. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay. Sneha's just winning all over you here, my friend. Okay, where's the other one? Let's get the other one again, silver. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey! Okay, let's see the other one as well. All right, let's make this one count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the tiebreaker here. Okay, they got it together. Thank you. I'll take those. Thank you. Thanks, Emma. I can take this from you. You're not done yet. Hold on for 1 second. Unama. And so in the Oriya tradition, we have another game where there's beautiful boats that's been made by Shivani that will be, we'll hold this as well. Be careful with the fire. Go a little bit lower. Perfect. And so now we have 2 different sets of boats. We'll start with this one first. Grab one. Doesn't matter which one is whose. Okay. And so there's a bit of, we're going to see who gets to race first. How many think it's going to be Durgesh? How many think it's going to be Sneha? Okay, on the count of 3, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Do we need more water? Oh, here, let's put some more water. We're gonna do another. We're gonna give it another try. We're gonna do another try. Thank you. You're getting a free workout today. Both of you. All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try the other ones. Let's try the other ones. Here we go. Who's purple and who's pink? Perfect. I'll take those two. Perfect. This one. Okay, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I think Durgesh won. Let's give them a round of applause. Perfect. Thanks to Shivani for making these. Perfect. You all can go ahead and take a seat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna have you come to the front, please. Both of you this way. As we get towards the end of the ceremony, the last full official ritual is the Arundhati Nakshatra Darshanam. This is probably one of my favorite of the Hindu traditions. And I'll tell you the story first, and then we'll have you do the ritual. And so the story goes, how many of you are familiar with the Big Dipper, the constellation? Yeah? Okay, how many stars does it have? 7. Most people guess 7. That's actually a trick question. It's actually not. It's actually 8. And I'll tell you why. So in Hindu scripture, it says that the Sapta Rishi, the 7 sages that were important to the creation of Hinduism as is today, were so important to the creation of Hinduism on this earth that the divine came down and said, I want to bless you because you've been so important. I want to give you a wish. I want to make you all stars so your wisdom can shine on people for all the eternity to come. 6 of the rishis said, yeah, that's great. Let's do it. I'm down. Let's go. Where do I sign up? Vashishta was the only sage to say, but what about my beloved Arundhati? Because without her, everlasting life is useless. And so the divine was so impressed with their love that they made Arundhati and Vashishta a star system together. And if you actually look closer of the pole star, which is one of the corner stars, that looks like one star from far away, it's actually a binary star system, which means there's 2 stars that surround each other forever and ever. Unlike the Earth's and the Moon's gravity, where one is the center of the other, they're always in each other's gravitational pull, which is kind of cool. How they did this 4,500 years ago, I have no idea, but it's true. And so as we think about this idea of looking for Vasishta and Arundhati, we're like, wait, it's bright outside. We don't see the stars. Why the heck are we looking? Doesn't make sense. Because we know, even when we cannot see them, the stars are always there. And so we recognize, we look for the stars together, we're honoring the fact that even on the hardest days when we cannot see each other or our love, but we know that our love is always there. It's just, you just have to wait for it to come back up into the sky. Also to say, as we look for the stars together, we recognize that it is not the finding that's important, right? Anyone can find something, that's easy. It's the looking together and who we choose to look with that becomes important. Maybe always search together and recognize that in searching together, we create a life together. And then the last part says, maybe also then aspire to be as iconic as Vasishta and Arundhati, so we also become a light for future generations to come of other Oriya and Telugu couples that are going to be in the audience, okay? We want at least 5 other Oriya and Telugu couples coming out of this, okay? Put your hand around. You can put your arm, come forward a little bit. Put your arm out a little bit. Perfect. You got to put your fingers together. There you go. You got to look in that direction. All right, let's cheer them on a little bit. Did you find it? Did you find it? Okay, they found it. They found it. Let's give them a round of applause. And right where you are, fold your hands, please. Look at the audience. Audience, I'm going to do a couple of shared blessings for all of us. The mantra, again, you all will say your magic mantra. And so the first mantra will say, oh, sacred gathered ones. Maybe you say that this moment is auspicious. You say, yes, this is auspicious. You say, maybe make sure that this couple is healthy and happy and joyful for all of lifetime. You say, yes, let they be so. And then you'll say, may this couple, may all beings on the earth be joyful. You say, less, may all be beings. May all universes be happy. Yes, maybe make sure that everything that we do is for the betterment of all of us in the universe. You say, yes, let it be, let it be, let it be. Okay, you ready? Om Swamineha Susamanto Bhavanto Mahanto Anugurnantu Tatastu Anyor Dampatyoho Dirghashmayam Bhavanto Mahanto Anugurnantu Tatastu Samat Sanmangalani Bhavantu Tatastu Sarve Jana Sakno Bhavantu Tatastu Samasta Loka Sakno Bhavantu Samasta Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu Tatastu Om Shanti 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 Om Sulagna Savudana Samahurta Savudana Lakshmi Narayana Dhyana Savudana Aimurti Tidunandavantaha Sumahurtostu let's raise your hands, please, towards the audience, towards the couple, sorry. Om Sahasra Shrirvachisimaय Shimarogyamabhida Shobhamana Mahyadehe Mahyade Dhanyam Dhanam Pasham Bahagirtilabham Shatamvatsaram Dirgamayuho Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sneha Durgesh, I'll have you come over this way. You'll get blessings from your parents on this side and your parents on the other side. Pull this one. Action this one. Careful with the fire behind you. Go at an angle. Be careful. Go ahead. Shatamanam Varsashindra Ayushevendriye Pratitishthati. Okay. Come this way. Come this way. Take this from you. Some rice. You can take some flower petals. Perfect. Here we go. Go ahead. Shatamanam Varsashindra Ayushevendriye Pratitishthati. And the Nanama? Abama, sorry. Valavattarama. Are you able to step down from here? Careful. Up to this one, Amma. Go ahead. Om Shrirvachisimaय Shimarogyamabhida Shobhamana Mahiyate Mahide Dhanyam Dhanam Pasubahidabham Samvatsaram Dirgamayuho. Anyone else? Oh, okay. Either. Sarvamangala Mangalye Shri Sarvartha Sadhike Shanye Trambake Devi Narayani Namostute. I'll have you stand right over there. We're going to first do an immediate family photo really quickly before we wrap up the ceremony. So can we have parents and siblings come on up for me, please? Be careful. Oops, sorry. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. At this point, you should all have received some flower petals. If not, let me know. Perfect. Do you want the parents standing while they do their exit? Or... Okay. That's fine. Okay. Digandi. Digandi. Either. Can we get that the bowl? Just that bowl. Oh, perfect. Here, there's more. Pick some more. Share the love. Here we go. Perfect. Come on. All right, my friends, I am going to ask you all as we make the pronouncement and get ready for the processional to really shower all your love and support and care for this couple so that the love that we create today is not only enough to guide them through this lifetime, but the light is bright enough to guide them through 7 lifetimes and 7 universes together. Are you all ready? All right. I am so honored to introduce you to newlywed couple, Sneha and Durgesh. Let's celebrate their love. Let's go ahead and shower them with their flowers, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, give your newlywed couple a big round of applause. मोह सुहागन की नीरे हुस्न मिलाई के छाप तिलक नैना मिलाई के नैना मिलाई के नैना मिलाई के नैना मिलाई के छाप तिलक सब चीज हुस्न मिलाई
Ladies and gentlemen, before everyone leaves for lunch, just let me remind you that the bride and groom sent you guys picture lists. You guys have it via QR code. We'll be announcing the names. So within the next 5 minutes, they'll make their way back. So if you have a photo group, please stay back. After you're done with your picture, lunch is being served in the same room where you had breakfast. So for the rest of you who are not doing the pictures, please enjoy lunch. And for those of you who are supposed to stay back for pictures, please be here.
What's up, you guys?